Hello? Hello? Oh god. Alright, I am not dropping frames as of yet. I think I've solved the problem. Ish. I think I have solved the problem. Can you hear me now, Ishmael? Unfortunately, I couldn't just like stream to the same stream. I couldn't just do that. Wouldn't it? That would have been nice, honestly, if I could have just like. Oh god, oh god. Does Bimple is dead? Is dead. I'm alive. I am live. Guess who's been druid pilled? Yo, I love druid stone so much. Just so you know, I have an entire playthrough of druid stone on my channel. Okay, I think we're okay. I really don't know what was up about all of that. Damn. Why isn't chat updating? Oh, I understand why. Chat on stream is going to be delayed until chat on stream adds more things into chat. Hint, hint. Hint, hint, hint. I'm not gonna... do you guys want me to continue trying with capes? I feel like it would almost be a good idea to move on. I know that capes got really short-changed there, but I have other tactics games. Force of Menure, or whatever it's called, was like $5 on GOG, so I snagged it. It's a really good game. It's one of my favorites. Don't be too intimidated by the difficulty of it. The only tip I'll give you is that don't worry about the side quests in each mission. You can come back to missions and redo them later with gear that you've gotten in future, like that you've gotten from future missions, as well as skills and stuff. And it's worth coming back because you'll get more gems for upgrading your characters. So don't be too intimidated if you find that you're like losing really hard in missions. It's because you're probably trying to do the optional missions, and you're taking on way too much. You can possibly accomplish them, but it's easier if you just try and accomplish the main objective and then come back. Should just do Pizza Tower. That's not a bad idea, actually. Mostly because I'm afraid you'll interrupt Yeek for pizza time if you don't play some now. That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna do a couple more demos and then I'll do some Pizza Tower. I won't. I will not shortchange Yeek stream. I promise. Peppino spaghetti is so cool. I wish Italians were real. That's really good. That's really, really good. God, thank you for coming back, chat. I don't deserve such loyal chatters. I'm gonna do a couple more demos. This is Phantom Brigade. I really want to get through these. Like, there's no way I can do a let's try of all of these. Oh, seizure warning. Chat, you have been warned. Seizure warning. Please be warned. There are flashing images potentially. This is Phantom Brigade. This game looked really interesting to me. Oh. Thank you for not abandoning us. Had me sweating for a moment. Oh, I had to wait a hot minute for my modem and router to restart. Seems like things are good now. I wanted to let you know, Faust, the reason I knew it wasn't like the game is because I had turned the game off and it was still dropping literally every frame. Oh, I actually did get a seizure playing a game once. I think I mentioned it. No. Do you have photosensitivity issues, Gale? Because if so, I'll try and make like accommodations for that. This Mario RPG? No. Oh, you're playing the game 28 hours of no sleep? Well, okay. Maybe you're not photosensitive. Maybe you're just dumb. No, I'm sorry.
Check short. We've lost the town comms last night, and I'd like you to take a look at the tower we have half a click north from here.
I'm ready to seize the means of production. I'm sorry, Ziggo. Before moving out, try adjusting the camera view, rotate, Q and E. It's just like me not getting sleep in pure darkness, and the flash is just messed your brain up. All right, well, hopefully this game, I can try and go through the accessibility anyway. Information about the selected unit will be displayed here. Left click the unit to open the action list. Run. Left click the world to confirm your movement. Click this button to execute
Hey,
plan.
Lieutenant. They're still installing the prototype in my rig, so don't hog all the action till I catch up.
Yes, it's not the most exciting test run of our new tech, but we've got people here counting on us, so let's move out. Whoa, what happened here? Probably just some damn rowdy civilians. HQ, this is Special Field Ops Team Bravo requesting immediate repair detail, over.
This is HQ. Negative, Commander. Repair detail busy until further notice. Stand by.
What could they be busy with? Well, let's see if we can't do a little more recon. Boot up that shiny new device Ops installed in your rig and we'll see what she's made of.
Okay, but alright. Activate the prediction system. This timeline displays your planned actions and predicts what every unit will do in the next 5 seconds. This hotbar displays the actions available to the selected unit.
I'll move to scout one side of the tower. If she's warmed up, you should be able to see where I'm moving and flank the opposite side.
Oh, I see. So you don't actually control every unit in this game. Interesting. Click the wait action to see how prediction helps with planning. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really cool. So this shows you... Yeah, so you're not controlling everything. SimCity looks weird, so weird now. Hey, Galen, how you doing? Target this point. What point? This point? Oh, I see. Target this point. This determines the direction and duration of the wait. Next, click the run action. This point should provide a clear view. And it also shows us that this guy is going to be all the way over there by the time we get there. Okay, so we're waiting a certain amount of time and then we're running. Movement time is determined by distance. You can move any number of times. Actions can be canceled with 2 right clicks if you're happy with the plan executed. This is a very novel mechanic. I have never seen this before. I've seen worse. Why does the text highlight as the voice actors speak the audio? Who's that for?
What the hell? Is this some surprise war games maneuver? HQ, we have an unmarked non-cooperative tank at location 2SBR15. Confirm intent, over. HQ, confirm, over. Lieutenant, I'm getting a heat signature from the tank's power core. Check your prototype. If that tank even twitches, cripple it.
The tank is about to attack. You will need to get closer to engage it. Click the run action. Move here and place the target into optimal range. So we can see as we're moving where everything else is going to be. Click the attack But the thing is you don't just control your actions. You control, like, you have to plan things in terms of a timeline, which is very strange. Use fire primary attack at selected target. But it's going to use this, it's going to attack it at this direction, right? Once I'm here, then I'm going to attack. When the attack should happen by hovering over the timeline. Target should be in the optimal range. White ring around your unit. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. So we could like stop here and then start an attack. Finish the attack by clicking the targeted unit or its prediction. The percentage displayed is the predicted effectiveness of your weapon in this range. Guys, this is very cool. You can drag the attacks on the timeline to change the timeline. So just change the time. More than one attack can be planned. Try creating another attack. You can't have attacks overlap. This is like if a tactics game met video editing. Overlap. Secondary actions cannot overlap, such as attacks. However, units can attack and move at the same time. Well, I was trying to just bump it up against it. Okay, so we'll be moving and then attack, and we can queue up another attack. No, we can't. You've now planned 2 attacks in a row. Try executing your plan. Okay. So let's see it in action. He's moving, he's firing at him. Pop, 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 pop. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Oh.
Good read on the tank. I'm hit, but just a scratch.
I can usually tell if a game is a banger in the first 15 minutes.
From the north. My God, this can't be right. Take cover! Take cover!
This is a very novel game. New hostile contacts on the field 2 are out of range. Try taking cover to protect the oh, I see. So we're gonna do a run. Move over here to block the incoming fire. Execute.
This is no war game.
Commander, multiple contacts just appeared on our forward slope. Weapons ready.
Treat us hostile. This is not a drill. Intercept and protect the town. We're on our way.
Roger, heading out.
HQ, come in. HQ, do you read? Pinned down by 2 treads. Returning fire. Got one. Shit, a walker. Lieutenant, get the...
Commander? Commander!
No! Oh God, he's dead!
Taking defensive position. The commander's down, but we have to focus. We have citizens to protect.
If I was rich, I'd be the best producer
There's a walker
ever.
with multiple treads on approach. Remember, if things go to hell, set self-destruct and punch out, so they can't salvage our prototype. Whatever happens, let's meet at evac point R09.
Okay. Protect the town. Enemy forces are attacking the town. Eliminate them using the 3 units at your disposal. Oh God, we have 3 units actually, and we can control them, and they all have a separate timeline. That is a lot to manage. The mech has a shotgun, which inflicts high damage at close range. You can use shield action to block attacks while closing the distance. This light mech is carrying an assault rifle and a submachine gun. It is best equipped for medium range. Circle the enemy and take the advantage of its speed to avoid hits. This mech carries a heavy beam weapon. It is slow but powerful. Beams can cut through cover and hit multiple units at once. probably don't even need to move that one. Well, we can move them all a little bit just to get them in range. We'll move him there. This one needs to be in very close range. So we'll get him behind. Maybe we can get him to scooch around these rocks. And then this one is carrying an assault rifle. So we want to... Let's get them in the front here, and we could get them to, like, in perfect range to hit, like, anything. So we keep our options open. Now we can set up attacks. We can only set up an attack there. Unfortunately, that guy's going to be ready to attack before our mech here is. We'll set them up. I guess we don't have to set up things for optimal range every time. We could probably attack something before or after optimal. Let's get this guy to also attack this one so we guarantee it dies. We could set up another attack. We'll do this tank over here. And actually, we should probably set up... no, we can't. We're out of time. All right, so we just got our third attack mech here. Ooh, this beam attack is very time intensive. So actually, let's confirm removal. I'm gonna move forward a little bit more so that we can buy ourselves a bit more time. No, it looks like we can't do that actually. So this one you probably want to get it so that its beam crosses over multiple things. You're gonna hear that Firaxis picked up the studio in this game or produced it soon. The coverage so you can get a multi-hit with the beam. Yeah. I was thinking maybe like if I moved over here or something, I could, or over here. Yeah, let's remove that. We could like go here. I don't necessarily want to just try and do multi-hits though. But yeah, this isn't bad here. We'll redo our attack. We're not going to be close enough to really like do anything major. So yeah, I don't think you can really... it's ideal if you can attack multiple things at once, but I don't think it's always possible. So he's still finishing up his attack, and we actually have a pretty good... we've got a pretty good line here, but... Wait, replay. In the heat of battle, it can be hard to keep track of everything. Click here to replay the last 5 seconds. Huh. Hover over the timeline to review specific points in time, or use the time controls to watch the action on repeat. Damn. Okay. So I want to continue moving this guy over so I could potentially hit 2 things at once. Actually, we're in a pretty good position now. So why don't I just like set this up kind of now? Actually, right there would be kind of perfect. Wait, oh no, we're finishing up our movement. So actually, we'll cancel the move and then set up the attack like right there. Perfect. Except for some reason it's not perfect. Maybe better than... Yeah, what we need to do is actually target that tank. And that way we're guaranteed to hit this one and then also that one. All right, so that's that one set up. Next we want to get this guy in position so that he's not only in range to hit this guy on the left, but also this guy over here, so we keep our options open. We'll do some we'll do some attacks. We can do a bunch of attacks actually as it's moving over. So we'll set that up over there. We don't know how much damage that's going to do. Optimal range. I think 3 hits on that guy might destroy it. Fire secondary weapon at selected target. Oh, we can do 2 attacks or 2 different attacks? Can we overlap? It looks like we can't attack. So one of them is pen and then the other one is something else. Heating. Will heat up the unit. Avoid overheating by spacing. Oh, it'll heat up my unit. I'm not sure what the difference is between these 2 attacks. I think speed strat is taking out the whole right with well-placed beam. Get in the jungle. This is the game that keeps on giving. If they have mech customization, I'm gonna lose my shit. Beam is continuous. Immediately keep using it. That's a good point. I want to start using it when they're like kind of in range. So let's just keep setting up more attacks for this guy. He's in like kind of the perfect range. I guess 4 attacks is probably too much for that one tank, so we can set up more for that second one. I'm wondering if there's friendly fire. It looks like there might be. So what we'll do is we'll set up this attack. And then for this guy over here, what we'll do is we'll just make sure that he's not in the way. So we'll have him move over there. Actually, let's have him move forward instead. We can have him move like that. And then that way he gets... This tank becomes in range a lot quicker. And we can shoot him as we're running by. Raise the shield to deflect attacks in a specific direction. Can we predict when the enemy is going to attack? Like, should I hold up my shield like here? Really cool concept, but bound to get tedious very quick. How come? Okay, execute. Let's see it in action. So that beam is continuing to hit that tank. We're taking some damage over here. We did fire through one tank to the other tank. I wanna see that a couple times actually, because I only looked over here. I want to see what happened over here. So he fired at him, crash destroyed. He fired on him, crash destroyed. So there's only the one tank left over here. So now with the powers of Voltron, we will absolutely just wreck this guy. I think Faust is right. I think you will eventually get used to this. Like, I'm already kind of getting used to it. I think it's dead. I think it's dead. Victory. Squad extracted early. All objectives complete.
Almost at the cliff. Go, go, go! Into the forest! If anyone can hear me, we have people counting on us
Oh God,
to
we're
retake
dropping
what they've
frames
taken
again.
from us. Even if we are the last ones left.
Frames have been dropped.
Get to the shop now! I can only hold this for 5 more seconds.
I only need 3, 2, 1,
All local time threads are converging. There's nothing more we can do here.
Is it finally time for some shut-eye?
No. Not today.
By the time we realized what was happening, it was too late. We were at war. The border towns and cities were hit first, communications cut, and residents chased from their homes. In their place, they erected military outposts that still watch us to this day. We fought back, and for a while, we even held down the capital. But we were outmaneuvered and outnumbered, outgunned.
What are we
Eventually,
fighting exactly?
Those of us who didn't surrender had to escape.
Like, we're fighting tanks.
For years, the
Who are we
government
fighting?
has operated in exile. Along with the Home Guard, the remaining remnants of our country's military, they have been fighting tirelessly against impossible odds. But they can't do it alone. We answer to no one, nothing but the call. And now, after years of training, preparing, waiting, the Phantom Brigade is coming home.
The Russians. It's always the Russians or the French. Every single movie is like, uh-oh, it's the Russians. Uh-huh. Welcome home, Brigade. Will belong to you again. World map. Objectives and background activities. So there is a bit of XCOM in here. Pause or speed up overworld. There's quite a bit of XCOM in here. Right mouse button the sight ahead to move to it. Hope rises in Felheim. Felheim base, once a mining facility, later retrofitted as an emergency storage depot. Then the invaders came and like everything else, it fell into the enemy hands. You're thinking it too, right? Asks the pilot, grinning. If we can capture the facility, we'd have a home base to fall back to if we needed it. It would get us a foothold in the province and hit them hard. Yo, this is Canada. It's Canada, and we're fighting aliens. To be fair, I think that Hades is a good game. I just personally, I didn't find it very compelling either. I think that the characters, voice acting, and art design are all like top tier. I really enjoyed all of that. In fact, it kept me playing that game even when I didn't really enjoy it. So there is definitely something to be said about that. But I think that they're wasting time on Hades 2 because that game sold very well, and there is no way that they weren't going to follow it up. Bravo 1, we're seeing 2 mechs approaching. Oh no, I missed it. Whatever it was. Reinforcements. More enemies are incoming. Use cover to avoid damage, and eliminate enemies quickly to keep things under control. It's good. It's just like I said, the lore is better than the actual game. I agree with that. I have never really gotten along with Supergiant games. Like, they've never really jived with me, to be honest. But I did enjoy Hades, so I understand where like the broad appeal is coming from. Use this corner to track objectives, turns remaining until enemy reinforcements and other mission information. Take out the enemy units quickly before reinforcements arrive. Well, this is really cool. This is definitely the kind of game you're gonna want to dedicate time and learning. I'm not sure what they mean, but like use cover, because like how do I use cover when I'm in a situation I have to like, can I hit them from here? I guess so. Let's try the secondary attack. Attacks generate heat. Keep an eye on the timeline and the heat indicator. Space attacks to let the heat dissipate. Okay. And then we'll check out our second dude over here. We're probably going to want to get him closer up because he's got a shield. Big, have you played Transistor though? I actually haven't. What was I always forget the name of the first game they did with the very fancy narrator. That game kind of burnt me out a little bit. I didn't play anything else they made until Hades, and that's just because Hades was so like I don't know, like non-stop fanfare for Hades. Easily their magnum opus. I've heard good things about it. I also heard it was very short. That was one of the reasons I didn't really get into it. Like 2 hours short is what I heard. I didn't realize that guy over there was going to be smacking me. Is this guy dead yet? Bastion. That's their first game. And it's super fun, but Transistor is the second, and it was real good. I'll keep it in mind. Maybe it's a game I'll check out. So is this guy dead? Is it just me, or is it hard to tell when a unit is destroyed? So we can put up our shield until we get over there, and then we can attack them. I definitely prefer it when they give me less units to work with. It's a nice way. It means I don't have to think as hard about things. So they're going to be sending in reinforcements. We definitely want to try and get these guys dead before the next. Oh, so okay, that tank is destroyed. Nice. They're dead, for sure. New hostile. Engaging. Let's deal with them and report to command. There has been no activity here for a while. I have no idea who these walkers are. It's average 5 or 6 hours. Basically a top-down action game with a banging story, great for streaming. I'll give it. I'll think about it because I know it's like stupidly cheap now. Additional unit has just joined. Oh, is it this guy? Okay, so let's do this guy first. We're gonna approach him aggressively, and then hopefully that'll mean that he attacks our dude here. Apparently there's separate layers of like, we can move down here, like there's actual geometry to the level. What we can do is kind of move around. We'll like circle around them, so we draw their attention away from the other one. But also we're just gonna like hit them hard. And then we'll throw a shield up. Okay, And then the other one, we're gonna keep them fairly back. This is good enough, actually. It looks like our friend is actually going to be in the way there, so we want to move. So let's cancel this movement. Let's move so that we're like kind of moving against our other enemy or our other ally, so we're not in their way. And then we'll start attacking when the enemy is around that point. We can hit them with another. Oh, they're not in range yet there, so we'll just do a normal attack. Overheating unit. Okay, so if we move and attack with this unit, we actually overheat a little bit. So we won't do that. We're kind of moving at max. We're working at maximum heat here. More games need a button solely dedicated to humming to the background. Okay, so this worked out. He focused on our dude over here. And we even put our shield up at like the perfect time. Let's see that again. That was really good. Slow. Go slow. Look at this. We took a couple of hits there. But we also hit them pretty hard. In fact, we almost destroyed them. I love this like attack and then like transition to our shield. That was good. I like that. Okay, so let's go back to plan. We're just gonna like do one more attack each. I'm pretty sure we're done. I don't think I'm even gonna need more than these two attacks, if I'm being honest. Not to be cocky, but yeah, he's dead. Done. You might be half joking, but I 100% agree that games need more useless stuff. That that's there for only for fun. Social games. After combat, the engineering crew has the chance to conduct a salvage operation. Sites can store equipment and resources that can be recovered at no cost. Enemy units can also yield loot. Recovering them will cost points from your salvage budget. This weapon is worth recovering. Left click here to take it. Recovering parts will use up your salvage budget, with destroyed parts costing more to recover. But not everything is worth recovering. A lower cost option is to scrap a part for resources instead. After the budget is allocated, it is time to deploy the salvage crews. Click here once you're satisfied with your picks. Well, we should probably use up our budget. I have a shotgun. I don't know, maybe if we don't use up the budget, do we actually get to keep some stuff? Oh, there's a hum button in transistor. That's why you were saying. Okay. All right, let's just confirm. Starting salvage. Would you like to proceed with salvaging the selected items? Sure. I definitely super like the interface in this game. Crew discovers an enormous, heavily fortified vehicle in the base. Inside, there's ample space to accommodate pilots and crew, complete with a bay to house mechs. It's creaky from disuse, but still otherwise intact. You run your hand over the surface of its enormous tire treads, and at your side, an engineer breathes in awe. I never thought I'd see one of these in person. What a find. With this mobile base, you'll be able to take the fight onto the road, striking the enemy when they don't expect it, and even outfitting your mechs out in the field. This will take your campaign a long, long way. Mech customization, yo Faust. Yo, my dude. My they. Is now available. Click the unit screen to begin. This is the mobile base's unit screen. Here you can inspect every mech in your roster. Click the edit button. So what do we got? This is the editing screen. You can inspect and swap out individual parts equipped by a unit. We pick up new primary weapons after the fight. Navigate to the primary weapon slot to inspect and install one. This is currently equipped weapon. You can hover over elements in this window to see a detailed explanation. So we have scatter, range, timeline. This section highlights how the weapon can be used on the combat timeline. The two key metrics are action duration, how long it takes for a weapon to fire. Shot action durations are valuable for weapons in narrow windows of opportunity, such as shotguns, but quickly spike heat. Tell me you can change the paint. Let me see. These are the parts in your inventory compatible with the current socket. As you acquire more, you can take advantage of the filter and sort options above to refine this list. Hover over a weapon to view the stat changes. This is some very, very good conveyance of information. Equip a new weapon by double-clicking or long-clicking. Note how the stats and average level of your unit have increased. Consider the unit's overall performance when refitting. A weapon's power might have trade-offs in weight and speed. Once you're done, oh, look at that. There's a paint button. Click here to return to the base. From there, you can return to Overworld. Let's have a look at the paint button. Oh my god. Not only can you change the paint, but they have gone above and beyond with these color schemes. You can change everything. How do we can change the pose. I want to change the camera. Oh, I see. We do this. Okay, I'm 100% buying this game. This is what it took. So if we change the full body, we can change the palette of the whole thing. Oh my god. Yo, I'm not even a huge like customization fan, but this is pretty freaking cool. For me personally, this is what I'd like to see. Is I would like these paints to be unlockable. I know that's annoying for some. Make it an option, like unlock all customization on launch, or have them be like unlockable so that you can like, you know, have kind of earn things. I like to earn stuff like this. Can you buy tiny hats for your mechs through a la TF2? No, better yet, Kevbo, is you can break them off of other mechs and salvage them. And then there's pilots, so we can select the pilot. This game is absurd. Like, just damn. This is a lot. This is a lot of game. I don't know how to get to that. Get back to that editing. Oh, there we go. Edit. My god. T-pose mech. I actually can't T-pose it. It's a shame. I wish I could T-pose it. You can change their name. You can change the icon that represents them. It's not the full game, just have these to be unlocked and unlocked like gold or silver or rainbow and ish. Can you shoot off the hats from other mechs? Can you shoot them off with the heads of other mechs? We both went to SteamWorld Heist. A pose will do. Oh, look at that. That's neat. I kind of wish I could like right click and move around so I could see things better. I'm gonna stop here, but this game is incredible. And I will definitely be picking this up. I don't know if on launch, but I will very definitely be picking it up. It comes out this month, by the way, in 13 days. Phantom Brigade, it's already on my wish list. I wish I could wish list it again. I wonder, something I do wish that some demos or some companies would do is like when you play the demo, you don't have to restart from the beginning. I have not been this stoked for a TBS in a hot minute, turn-based game. All right. It's always super cool discovering a game like that. That is, it's hard to follow that up with anything that will, with anything that won't feel like a letdown, if I'm being honest. But I'll try my best. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick a game here that I think will be comparable, not in mechanics, but at least in execution. And then I'm gonna slowly wean you off, chat, of like very polished games. Okay. I have to wean you because that's a game right there. Downloading now, 8 minutes. This is nuts. All right, here's a game called Shady Night. I actually can't remember what this game is. Are you the one to join the order? What is wrong with my face? See this dagger, knight? Take it. Almost. It's more useful to you than it is to me. Slim Shady Knight? Yes, he's the real Shady, the real Slim Shady. The Slim Shady. Please tell me that there is a invert mouse? Thank you. Correct. Tap space to jump. Oh yeah? Omorai Shinderu. Nani? No. Mouse inverted. Check. Tap spaces near ledges to climb. Oh yeah? Oh, I see. I have to okay. Hold right mouse button to grapple. Release to pull. So we got this game kind of reminds me of that neon white game, the orb. So is this a Souls game? I don't think so. Gamers, when you say Soulsborne, you cringe. This feels like the kind of game meant for speedrunners. Like speedrunners are gonna be hype, you know. Oh. I am not a huge fan of speedrun games, but I understand their appeal. Ow! What? Okay. Spiritfarer confirmed. Oh yeah, I actually meant to do some Spiritfarer tonight. Or today. Heave? Wait, what? Oh, I see. Oh, okay, this is a level select screen. Alright. Be ready, knight. They are the first to harvest the unworthy. Fight back with what you have. The red orbs are levels. Yes. It also took me a second to figure that out. I have a kick. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. Oh god. I really like the idea of grappling hook in combat. Use the left mouse button to pick up and throw a barrel. Time for me to doze off to some Bimple ASMR. It's too late for me already. GG, y'all. Take it easy, Kevbo. Thanks for hanging out. Seems to me I could have kept going higher. I feel kind of sorry for these bugs. No! No mercy for bugs. All I need now is a cool sword, and then I'll feel good. Good day, I'm back from the realm of mathematics. What have I missed, and what games are we on? You missed a heck of a game, bud. Press left shift to weapon dash. I do not understand. Oh. Okay. I am a little confused. But okay. So it seems to me, first of all, you cannot grapple the weapon in your hand, which is kind of disappointing, I'll be honest. But you dash into a weapon. And then you can only use the weapon. You can't grapple when you have the weapon. So you gotta be kind of, I don't know. It's hard to put it. You have to pick your moments, is really what I'm saying. Bad grade or good grade? Good grade. You missed a good great strategy game called Phantom Brigade. Still alive. You're approaching the first gate. Do not let them swarm you to death. Break the orb at first chance. Really hard to explain. I forgot the name, unfortunately. It's Phantom Brigade. Oh god. This game is feeling pretty good actually. Kind of like what Meat Grinders should have felt like. Also, you kind of like learn new ways of attacking, which is cool. Ouch. Oh no, I'm dead. Okay. Oh, I just found my weapon. Oh god. not as elegant as I was hoping for. I'm struggling. Am I supposed to just like break the orb? Oh, okay, I wasn't actually supposed to fight any of them. I said later. It's downloaded, I'm gonna play it later. I said later. You'll play it later, not see you later. Bye. Bye, Faust. Take it easy, bud. So this is a really cool game. Can I go in here yet? No, yeah, I can. Okay. Oh, we are in a new landscape. Yeah, this game kind of reminds me of that Neon White game, but without the visual novel aspect, maybe. Seems like you're meant to like kick people into traps and stuff. Oh god. That was fun. Neon White cringeless edition. How did I only get a B? Grappling. This is pretty cool. I don't know how much staying power it has for me personally. If I was gonna play a game like this, I'd probably play Ultra Kill. Not that it's exactly the same, but you know what I mean. Bye. Goodbye. This is Spartacus. I'm trying to figure things out, like how to actually kill something is more difficult than you would think. It is a little bit disappointing to me that you can't grapple the weapon into your hand, because that would just be so cool. Instead, you have to slide into the weapon. This is Spartacus. I hope they add different weapons. Yeah, I think that could be good. I want like throwing scythes. You know what I mean? Or sickles. Sorry, not throwing scythes. Throwing sickles. Give me throwing sickles and then I'm good. And then it's dusk again. Oh, whoops. I should just play dusk, huh? How do we get over there? I don't know how to get over there. I don't know how to get to the next level. Oh, slide to ramp jump. Ooh, okay. Tell me Big played Angerfoot, because he's playing like he's played Angerfoot. I did play Angerfoot. Some of the Black Knights are blessed by the ocean. But we all have our weaknesses, don't we? Just keep looking for them, Knight. I did play Angerfoot. A lot of games have had the foot, you know? The foot is, you know... It's the best. Oh, interesting. Oh, God. Keep holding space after the first ring. Oh. Oh man, he deflected my kick. Ow. There we go. Oh god, there's another one? Oh god, oh. I'm glad I don't have to redo the whole level. How do I do this? Okay, that's how. Combat in this game looks really cool. Not sure how it feels for you. I like it. I like it. I don't know if it's for me. I think it's very well done. I think this is very excellently like executed. I just don't know if it's for me, you know? It's a difficult thing to explain, really. I guess for me, I'm not a huge fan of the speed running aspect of this kind of genre almost. It feels like I'm being constantly rushed even when I'm not. Like I always feel this sense of like being up against the wall. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's not a criticism. Oh god, we have archers, okay. Oh, okay. I was trying to pull him into the hole. Okay, we have an arch. We have a bow. Okay, this is feeling pretty good now. Actually, I really like the bow. I really like the bow. Very clearly speedrunner bait, so to say. I only got a B. Kind of a zen game. Turn off your brain and just retry levels. I'm gonna finish this Nexus and then I'll move on to the next game. I do something I do like about this game is I like how there's like you have all of the moves from the very beginning, but you learn new ones, you know, as you play the game. Oh god. Ow. I want the bow. Oh god. Oh, we had like a millisecond of bullet time there. I don't know. I didn't mean to do any of that, if I'm being honest. It looked cool as heck, but I'm kind of all over the place right now. Oh no! I was those are my smash tactics coming into play. Oh. Wonder if this game has multiplayer arena. I kinda doubt it, if I'm being honest. I don't think this game has been balanced for multiplayer. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. No, my bow! Give me the bow! Give me the bow! I pressed the wrong button a lot in this game. Ascension. So I'm imagining we will have a boss-ish, or at least another arena. That Nexus was not the one. So I will see you later, Knight, since this was just a glimpse of your path to the Order. Is that the end of the demo? It is! Thank you for playing Shitty Knight demo. Oh, I like that. I feel like for me, I do like that a lot. I like it more than a lot of the grappling speedrunning games I've played. Like I've played a lot of these kind of like grapply gauntlets or grapply obstacle course kind of games, and they've never resonated for me. I can't remember what a lot of them are called. Bimple really do be throwing the ball. That is how I the game is crashed, by the way. That is how I operate. Throw bow. That's the best ranged weapon is the bow. You just throw it at your enemy. All right. I liked that the levels were short and sweet. Yeah, I also do like that. All right, I'm gonna We're gonna do, I think, one more demo. And then I'm gonna call the stream. Clap and bow. This is a game called Wall World. My grandpa once said that the wall has an edge and people used to live at the bottom of it on the ground. He said the earth was round. Sounds crazy, right? How can one live on a ball, and how would he know about the supposed bottom of it? We've been living on the wall for several generations at least, and so far no one has found even a hint of a top or a bottom. The wall stretches infinitely in all directions, and its bowels provide us with everything we need. It wouldn't be that bad, actually, if it weren't for the Xerix. These creatures attack like clockwork, so you don't want to go too far beyond the perimeter, but sometimes we still have to make these forays. Sooner or later, the current mines are depleted. The only chance of surviving such an expedition is your robo-spider and the wall digger exosuit connected to it. Even with the proper equipment, not everyone returns. In fact, not even half of them do. For some reason, I increasingly want to believe that the ones who don't return have found that very edge my grandpa spoke about. Maybe his words affected me more than I thought. Maybe that's why I became a wall digger too, to find the edge of the wall. Nice. Play. Well, we got some pixels, chat. Try not to get too excited. All right. Love the world building. This game kind of seemed to me, felt to me like a Dome Keeper, but sideways a little bit. But we'll see if I'm right about that. Find the entrance to the mine. Oh, that is some chonky animations. I love it. We have some gunfire. You found the entrance to the mine. Enter the mine. Get out, flat earthers and globe heads. Wall world has arrived. Spider stabilized. Disconnect from the spider to start mining. Break a rock with your plasma drill. Yeah, I really don't want to be unkind, but I'm hoping that this game has a bit more going on, because it really feels like Dome Keeper again. Which I liked. I like Dome Keeper, but I hope that this game doesn't just blatantly kind of copy it. Use a vacuum. Xerix are attacking. How to connect the spider. Oops. Yeah. It just feels really uncanny. I didn't mean to exit the mine. But this one's a wall. I mean, that's true. It is a wall, isn't it? We've got some upgrades. A disconnect from spider. I'm kind of struggling with the controls a little bit. I love pixels. This is too much. What do you mean? In Dome Keeper, you dig downwards. This is completely different. You know, I know you're joking, VidCactus, but there are people who've genuinely spoke with that level of genuinity to me about games. What, you can't innovate on an idea? You can, so long as you innovate. It's cool that you can move your mind, though. Yeah, that's true. I guess the one nice thing is that we get different minds, so your level changes a little bit. Let's see what kind of upgrades we have. Machine gun belt increases rate of fire, increases gun rotation speed. Let's do that. I like that. And we don't have enough for anything else. Do we have enough time? Let's just stay in our spider for the moment. Because yeah, I figured we didn't have enough time. Okay. You can jump into the spider at any time and go along the wall in search of more promising mines. Well, let's clean out this mine before we do that. I guess we don't have to completely, like, the mine probably has a certain amount of, you know, yield. Are you saying that digging sideways isn't innovation? Well, answer me this, Twin Swords. When I'm digging into the side or into the ground, it's still both in, right? So I guess you're right. It is both innovation. We are digging in to things both times. I don't even think there was anything there, but you know, let's exit this mine. I really like the look of this game. I love the spider mine. Okay. Maybe we can improve the mining capabilities. Exosuit, yeah. Increases drilling efficiency. Let's do that. And increase movement speed. Sure, let's do that as well. You have angered the gods. The harvest is about to begin. When up and down changes places. Change places when snow falls in the middle of summer. When those insides and those watching divide the great cloth, the barbarians are having a feast. Judges in chains and pale pelican. Okay. Sure. All right. Yeah. There've been a lot of cool games this Next Fest. I see people saying like, "Oh, this Next Fest is dull," but like I've found at least 2 games that I would like consider Game of the Year contenders. I love the look of this game. I definitely think that some of the interface could use a polish. I don't know why I care so much about interface. Wow, those guys take a lot of hits, don't they? Honestly amazed at the level indie games are considered reaching. Or consistently reaching. I am going to die. This was quite the skill, the difficulty gap, because there's no way I was going to beat all of that. Okay. What kind of meta progression do we have? Rocket launcher. We can get different weapons. Increases the maximum vacuum length by 25%. Yeah, I think this one's a miss for me personally. We can get a rocket launcher. We can get the engine. Increases the spider speed by 10%. Does this mean our spider is just better? I always hate that. I hate having to explain myself every time about it as well. Yeah, we just have like new weapons now. New combat ability, homing missiles. Use it. Okay. Yeah, that's just like straight up better. Sure does seem like a clone, Dome Keeper clone. You know what I liked about Dome Keeper? That I could, you know, beat the first level without the need for meta progression. Like, it was a tense game, and I didn't immediately get swarmed by enemies I couldn't possibly defeat. I know I explain this so often. I know I have to talk every time about how I'm not a huge meta progression fan, but you just saw it. You just saw it in like the perfect example for why I hate it. I hate meta progression so much. It's like, hey, here's your first mine. Okay, this seems very doable. Here's your second mine. Wow, I absolutely can't defeat this. This is ungodly difficulty. What are you thinking exactly? Well, don't worry, you were supposed to die so that you could unlock, you know, your missile launcher. That seems like really lazy game balancing, to be honest, because it means you don't actually have to scale, like, the reward for the actual difficulty for the player. You just, like, you know, you don't have to balance the difficulty, you just automatically throw insurmountable difficulty at the player, and then they'll balance the game themselves with the meta progression. I don't like it. Let's use the missile. I didn't mean to do that. Missile! Yeah, I mean, that's really good. No wall. There's no wall in Dome Keeper. You're right. You're right, Galen. There's no wall in Dome Keeper. It's confident. I don't think anyone is arguing otherwise. Just too eerily similar. It is confident. I know I'm being very mean right now about it. I apologize. Just a couple of things that really rub me the wrong way. It doesn't help that this game is very obviously, you know, influenced. I'm gonna be kind and say influenced. But then the fact that I, you know, yeah, anyway, I'm good. I'm good, don't worry, chat. Don't worry, I'm fine. Let's, upgrade our spider. Resource blocks have 10% chance to drop additional resources. I want this one. I'd like to upgrade it again if I'm being honest. And then we'll do mining and stuff like that later. I like the look of this game, and, you know, I want to be kind where I can be. Oh, no. What do you mean drag? What does drag mean? Well, seems like I'm getting something for destroying blocks, even if I don't get anything out of it. Is that the currency I use to unlock stuff? I really hope that's not the case. Can someone confirm if I'm collecting the currency that I use to unlock those between game upgrades? Here's why I really don't want that to be the case. That would be such a bad idea. Because if that's the case, some objects are too big for the oh, come on. Come on. Come on, dude. The reason why I really hate the idea of getting currency from breaking blocks. You found a bomb. Every 90 seconds, the base produces a bomb. You can pick it up and carry it down the mine. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. The line is here. The line is here. You crossed it about 4 mechanics ago. You cross... My dude. What you collect is in the top right screen, I think. I like to think that I'm a bit, you know, I'm highly tolerant when it comes to indie games. But this game just, I'm going to say it, feels like a straight up ripoff. That was the line. The line is we pick up bombs and we throw them in the mine exactly like we do with Dome Keeper. It feels just a little bit blatant, in my opinion. All right, let me just check to see. Oh yeah, I did want to check this game out, but it feels like it should be a different stream, to be honest. Do we want to do one more? I have a deck building game here. I actually had a couple of deck building games. There's Dungeons of Aether. Dungeons of Aether. Oh, that was a dice building game. It actually looks really cool. Then there's Return, which is like a horror survival game. Purchase items and unlock powerful weapons and explore your unfamiliar home for parts to repair your ship. Oh, you know what? I want to check out this game called Far World Pioneers. How can I make the exact game and get away with it? Rotate the game 90%. 90 degrees anti-clockwise. I'm afraid that might get noticed. What about if you rotate it 270 clockwise instead? That's genius. I really wanted to cut that game some slack and say, well, maybe if they do something different. They just kept giving me mechanics that were exactly pulled from Dome Keeper, like blatantly. Oh god. So this game looks interesting to me. It kind of felt like Terraria or even Starbound. I really wanted to like Starbound and I just didn't. So, oh, this game's got multiplayer. That's good to know. It's Terraria. Now let's see. Man, I would hate for the dev of Wall Walker, whatever it's called, Wall World, to Wall Walker, Dome Keeper, Wall Walker. I would hate for the dev to for Wall World to like watch the stream and like, oh, this jerk didn't even get to the part of the game where I actually innovated. And he's like, yeah, this game's clearly a ripoff of Dome Keeper. And then I get to this and I'm like, oh, this is cool. It's just like Terraria. And that is absolutely acceptable. Welcome to Far World Pioneers. This tutorial will guide you through the basics of the game. You can cancel the tutorial at any time by clicking X. Explore the basic movement. Jump. Left click. We do it. We did it. We done it. Oh shoot, this is you know what, this game might be a good dancing game. Hold on. Maybe not. Effective management of colonists will be crucial in your journey. Let's begin by defining a stockpile for colonists. Oh, this is a colony sim. I did not see that coming. Defining a stockpile for colonists to automatically store resources you harvest. Select stockpile and place one. Resource stockpile. You know what, guys, you know what game was really good, but it never really got its day in the sun? Shoot. I'm forgetting the name of it. Hold on, I have to look this up now. King something. I need to know what this game was. Oh, King Arthur's Gold. King Arthur's Gold. I love that game so much. And I can't play it anymore because it automatically boots me if I'm streaming it. Excellent. Now your colonists will automatically store and use resources as necessary. Try this out by placing an order to chop some wood. Press tab. And then cut chop. Drag a box over one or more trees. I was not expecting Terraria meets like RimWorld. I was not expecting this. All colonists can build structures and craft items for you. Try this out by placing a workbench. Optionally, you can hold E over build orders to construct them yourself. Press E on the constructed workbench and build a torch. There's only one way to mine. You're not alone in your starbound opinion. I know, I just... I wish... you know what? I wish that's a community of people who love Starbound would make a mod pack that fixes Starbound. That's what I wish. Are you sure you would like to dismiss? No, never mind. Okay, we're gonna hit E on the workbench. Okay, what happened to our tutorial? Press E on the constructed workbench and build a torch. Okay. Did I do it? Oh, I see he's... So we're not building anything. It's like this game is like Terraria, except everything has a layer of... We're not doing it, we're actually telling our friend to do it, which is a little bit strange, but I don't dislike it. Select, place, and build at least one wood wall blueprint. Oh, I see, okay. It's just Terraria with extra steps. This is interesting. Pixel fonts like this are awful and should burn in a fire. I understand why you think that, Vild. How do we delete a wall? I can't delete this wall. Hold on a second. Context menu. Close orders. Clear orders. Plant. Mine. Can we mine this? I don't know how to get rid of this. Research. Waypoints. We got a map. This is quite the map. Yo, it's wall world, but just turns sideways again. What? I can't believe what a blatant ripoff of wall world this is. It's just ground world. Oh god, I'm such a jerk. Okay. This concludes the basics to get started in Far World Pioneers. More in depth. Okay, but... Oh, okay, thank God. Alright. Oh, phew, alright, yeah, nice. Can we cancel this? This interface is a little bit janky, and this thing is now floating in the air. But that's okay. You know, honestly, I don't mind that. I don't mind things floating in the air. I've played plenty of games where where things are floating in the air. Furniture, wall. Can we place background wall? Oh yeah, here we go. It presents you the world map. It's like we're backseating someone playing Terraria. Yeah, it is. It is like that. This guy is leveling up, and this is fine. I don't hate this at all. This is kind of cool. I'm not exactly inspired by it. We need steel ingots to make a bed. But why though? Bedroll. Okay, we made a bedroll. Colonist needs a bed. Alright. I put a bed down. Set spawn to sleeping bag. The doors are not consistent. This is true. I also noticed this. Flip. There we go. We need torches. This requires... An oil lamp requires ore. There's a lot of noise. For doing something simple like building a house. Oh, okay, we've got torches. All right, let's throw a torch down in here. Heck yeah, bud. This is starting to look like an absolute garbage. Thank you, Bimple. Was about to pop a vein there. But I do genuinely understand. Background. Alright. What is this on the ground here? Okay. I have to press E to open the door. That's a little bit weird. I keep feeling like in my brain, I'm like, this is Terraria. It's not Terraria. It's not Terraria at all. This is a very different game. This is a survival colony sim sideways. Or, not sideways. This is a, you know, two-dimensional side-scrolling colony sim. I think this has a lot of potential. I would like to know how to get more colonists. Red berry bush. PS2 is indeed great in concept, but it's really hard to get right. Just look at that foxhole today. What do you mean? Side-scroller RimWorld. Yeah, it is kind of side-scroller RimWorld. Let's I don't know, let's do a little bit of exploring. When two colonists love each other very much. Hey, hello. Sunny, Barber, free agents. Join us. Sunny joined the colony. There we go. That's how you get more colonists. You just find them. Oh yeah, two colonists have no work. One colonist needs a bed. Do need another stockpile. I'm very bad at colony sims, I'll be honest. Wonder what H-Box is up to. do you mean H-box? What are you talking about? What you talking about? I like the music. Can we get a... Okay, we can build some ladders. Time to make a condo. Game that is built solely around MMO PvP is very volatile. Do I also have a bed? I'd like to go to sleep. I like this in theory. I don't know how it's gonna develop. Like what kind of progression are we looking at? Are we looking at RimWorld? Are we looking at Dwarf Fortress? Are we looking at Terraria with RimWorld-esque qualities? Why do your colonists keep asking for assault rifles? They're not... Are they asking them for us? We have power. Kitchen, butcher table. This is interesting. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I think my question, I guess the question I have is, if this game, you know, would you play this one, or would you rather, like, if you had RimWorld, would you just want to play RimWorld again? You know? That's a really unelegant way of saying, like, what is this game gonna do that other colony sims don't do? Oh, planet side. Speaking of games that could have been good, I love the concept of PlanetSide 2, but man, was it executed so badly. The reason PlanetSide 2 was executed badly is because they needed to monetize it. I think that's one of the reasons that PlanetSide 1 failed. And the difficult part about monetizing a first open world MMO first person shooter is you have to give people a reason to keep coming back and spending money. Now, Fortnite has figured out this this method very elegantly by basically using manipulative tactics and exploitation in the form of cosmetic items and FOMO, right? They have a very well-oiled machine when it comes to their cosmetics, and they need that well-oiled machine because when it comes to the actual gameplay, they do not, I cannot stress this enough, want to touch the gameplay in terms of offering players any features, right? They do not want to offer people the means to have any advantage over other players, because then the game is just absolutely destroyed, right? So they need a well-oiled machine when it comes to the cosmetic items. And the reason PlanetSide 2 didn't work is because they offered players a means to an advantage, some kind of gameplay advantage for spending money. I'm not saying it was play to win or pay to win, although it was a little pay to win, but crossing that line it's hard to come back from. It's hard to, you know, manage, balance, keep your game interesting and fun for people who don't necessarily want to spend money. And also, when you cross that line, it all becomes about like, oh well, you know, how can we, what more things can we offer the player? We need to give them new guns, new tools, new armor, and how do we balance all of those things? We got to make sure that they're balanced. The game design and balancing. Pimple agrees I am correct. Guys, I'm kind of done with this because I don't know how to sleep. Ask for advice. What is this? Yo, this is some freaking DOS game circa 1980. This is giving me very uncomfortable vibes. I like this in theory. I don't know if I'm enjoying this though. Cause I think quit to DOS. Yo, they are going for DOS vibes. What the heck? That is very strange. The game mechanics are so bad. I feel like I should have given that game a better chance, but like it really wasn't resonating with me. It's probably pretty good. I do have more demos, but I think that's the end of the stream. This game is very Terraria-esque. Well, I don't know. Yeah. I have a bunch of other games. I still have like, how many demos did we even get through today? Not a lot, I feel like. I've got another sandbox game that looks interesting. Might even be another colony sim. It looks kind of like Minecraft, actually. I've got a couple of ship sims, like boat games. Wish it went more for strategy and less side scroller. I kind of just wish the interface was better, to be honest. It was like maybe with some time I could figure it out, but I don't. You know, I'm kind of taxed out on figuring things out, which isn't fair to the game. It's not fair to the game, but it's just where I'm at headspace right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it, y'all. Was that the last one for today? I think so. I have other games I'd like to try, but unfortunately Next Fest ended yesterday. I didn't realize that. I thought it was going to go on for like a couple of weeks, but it ended. So if some of these games are still available next week, I might take a look at them. But other than that, next week are probably going to go. Oh, I meant to do a vote for what we should do next week, because like the thing is that do we want to continue with War Tales, or did we want to switch to something else? Because I got a lot of other games I wanted to stream. I do want to continue with Spiritfarer, but I might take a break from War Tales. I like War Tales. I gotta vote for War Tales. I'm okay doing War Tales. Also, the advantage to taking a break from War Tales is it's supposed to hit 1.0 this year. But either way, we'll figure it out next week. I'm happy doing more War Tales. I guess I'm probably 2/3 through Spiritfarer, maybe. I like how we have our own characters. Okay, we'll do War Tales next Tuesday. Thursday is gonna be Yeek. I hope I hope everyone's enjoying Yeek. Sorry, I hope everyone else is enjoying Yeek. I don't hate it. It's actually the kind of perfect game because like the gameplay is very shallow, but the storyline is just so bat shit insane. So it's a great game for me. But either way, thank you all for attending the stream. Thanks everyone who came back after the internet died. That was really frustrating, and I appreciate y'all for coming back and having patience with me. And yeah, thanks for keeping me company and hanging out for stream. And I'll see you on Thursday for more Yeek. Should be fun. Take it easy, y'all. Have a good one. Have a good night and a good Wednesday. See ya. Oh yeah, stream ending.